Imagine this. To get from New York to California, ships once had to sail around the entire South American continent. 15,000 kilometers, months at sea, storms, and icebergs. But in 1914, everything changed. The US built a canal that reshaped global trade and helped turn them into a superpower. How did they do it? And why were they willing to do anything to control a narrow strip of land in Panama? Hi, this is Why. Today, we're exploring why the Panama Canal became the key to US power. And yes, America literally created a new country to make it happen. The canal's construction was an engineering miracle, but at the cost of thousands of lives. The US conquered yellow fever, blasted through mountains, and created an artificial lake. It cost $375 million, equivalent to $10 billion today, and claimed 5,600 lives. But in 1914, the first ship passed through the locks, cutting the journey between oceans by a factor of 3. During World War II, the canal became the artery of victory, allowing US ships to reach the Pacific and fight Japan. In the Cold War, America stationed 14 military bases there. Controlling the canal meant the US could instantly move its navy, tanks, and troops between battlefronts. Today, the Panama Canal remains one of the world's most critical trade arteries. Its strategic position allows ships to drastically cut transit times between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. For the United States, the largest trading nation, the efficiency of this shipping route is vital. Shorter shipping routes reduce transit times, cut logistics costs, and boost the competitiveness of American companies on the global market. Additionally, ongoing upgrades to the canal's capacity mean it can now accommodate larger vessels, a crucial factor in today's globalized economy. The canal not only fuels economic growth worldwide, but also directly contributes to the economic strength of the USA.
Why did the U.S. give up the canal?
By the 1970s, Panama was demanding justice. The Canal Zone was a state within a state, complete with American schools and police. Under Carter's treaty, the U.S. transferred the canal to Panama by 1999. The Torrijos-Carter treaties are two treaties signed by the United States and Panama in Washington, D.C. on September 7, 1977, which superseded the Hay-Buenaventura Treaty of 1903. The treaties guaranteed that Panama would gain control of the Panama Canal after 1999, ending the control of the canal that the U.S. had exercised since 1903. The treaties are named after the two signatories, U.S. President Jimmy Carter and the commander of Panama's National Guard, General Omar Torrijos. But even today, Washington maintains influence over its security. There's simply too much at stake. Why the USA wants the Panama Canal, detailed breakdown. Let's take a closer look at why the United States is so keen on maintaining influence over this strategic asset. Here are the key reasons. Strategic advantage facilitates the rapid redeployment of naval forces between the Atlantic and Pacific, enables a swift response to international crises and security threats. Economic efficiency shortens shipping routes, significantly reducing transport time and costs, boosts trade volume, keeping American businesses competitive in a global market. Geopolitical influence ensures U.S. dominance over critical international shipping lanes, demonstrates America's commitment to maintaining global influence through key infrastructural assets. Infrastructure and innovation symbolizes American engineering prowess and technological innovation, offers potential for future upgrades and expansion, adapting to the evolving demands of global trade. Each of these factors not only supports America's economic interests, but also reinforces its position as a global leader in both trade and security. Donald Trump's America First agenda underscores the importance of strategic assets that bolster national power. For Trump and his supporters, the Panama Canal represents a key symbol of American ingenuity and strategic foresight. Despite the transfer of control to Panama, the canal's global significance is frequently cited in political debates. Trump has often highlighted the role of massive infrastructure projects in fortifying the nation's economy and defense capabilities. The canal, in his view, is a reminder of a time when bold American initiatives transformed global trade, and it serves as a benchmark for how strategic assets can secure national interests. The Panama Canal is a story of ambition, technology, and power, one of the greatest symbols of globalization. Today, it handles 6% of global trade, and the U.S. still relies on this route. Like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Should the US have given up the canal? Or was it a mistake? Looking forward to your thoughts. See you in the next story.